activity. Because curcuma is one of the compound or the extract which got lot of patents, because I think though it is started from India, but the US got lot of patent on the curcuma because of its pharmacological activity. It got anti-cancer activity, anti-bacterial activity, antifungal, antiviral, all the activity, whatever the activity you claim, okay, it is going to have that activity. So I just thought like I can take this and we can go for the isolation using this column chromatography. Simultaneously, I told you when you go for the column chromatography, once you run the column, okay, after running the column, each element which you are going to collect it, that we have to subject it for the TLC. And we need to see whether that compound has been separated out or eluted out from the column or not. From the mixture, that compound has been separated out or not, we are going to find it out with the help of the TLC. For that we have the TLC. Anyway, I think all of you know the TLC. This is one of the TLC plate, which is coated with the silica gel 60 GF254. Okay, there's a G is the gypsum, which is used as a binder. F is the fluorescent, which is going to fluoresce at the UV 254 nanometer. That's the silica gel GF254. Okay, that is the material which is normally coated on the aluminum sheet. Okay, the particle size will be around 5 to 7 micrometer of this particular silica gel, and the thickness is around 100 micrometer. Okay, that is 0.1 millimeter is the thickness of the silica gel, that is the adsorbent. And we are going to go for the adsorption technology or the adsorption chromatography technique, where this is the adsorbent, then we are going to use the mobile phase. So when it comes to the column chromatography, we have a small column. Anyway, I think all of you know about the column chromatography, where we are going to have a column, glass column, and the length and the width of this column is depends on the amount of the extract which you are going to subject it for the isolation. I told you, if your extract is around 1 gram, then 10 gram silica gel we are going to add. So 10 gram silica gel means we need to find out how much, okay, it is going to occupy the space. So 10 gram silica gel, and we are going to add 30 ml of the solvent, mobile phase. Okay, so 30 ml, so 10 and 30, so 40 ml should occupy in this particular column. I have understood the way how we are going to select the column. If we have got more extract, like if you are having there around 10 gram extract, you want to mount it, then we cannot use this column. We need to go for the longer and the bigger diameter, internal diameter column. So first you are going to take the column, selection of the column based on the amount of the extract what you are having with you. Then you are going to load this column. Okay, when you are loading the column, I told you there will be two methods. One is the dry packing and wet packing. So in the dry packing, we take the silica gel powder, okay, and the silica gel powder will be available with the various sizes. Okay, there's maybe like 60 to 120 micrometer and less than 60 micrometer. So if the micrometer, the size of the particle, silica gel particle is very small, then it is very much compact. The pore will be very small. Because the particles are very small, they are going to get attached, means they will be present very close to each other. So the pore between this silica gel will be very less. Then they are going to flow very slowly. So in that case, we need to apply the pressure. Once you apply the pressure, because of the pressure, the solvent will move very fast. Otherwise, because of the gravity itself, it will flow as such. If it is not flowing fast, then we are going to go for the application of the pressure. And if you are going to apply the pressure, we call that one as a flash chromatography or high performance liquid chromatography. If the pressure is more than like 100 bar, or it might be like a 15,000 psi, okay, then we call it UPLC, ultra pressure liquid chromatography. So there, the particle size of the silica gel or the adsorbent is going to be varied. If the particle size is very small, then you have to apply more pressure. Okay, so in the column we have the two method I told you. Either we are going to use the dry packing or the wet packing. So in case of the dry packing, we just take the powder, silica gel powder or whatever the adsorbent which you are going to use, we put it into the column. After putting it into the column, then we are going to pass the mobile phase. First we are going to start with the whatever the mobile phase which you are going to use in the beginning. Now we are going for the ethyl acetate, okay, petroleum ether with the ethyl acetate. So beginning we are going to go with the petroleum ether 100%, because petroleum ether is highly non-polar in nature. So it's an organic solvent. So we start with the the petroleum ether. Then slowly we are going to change it from 100% petroleum ether to 25. First we need to make the silica gel. We need to prepare the slurry of the silica gel. Then we are going to mount it, or we are going to load it into the column. Okay, that's in case the wet packing. Otherwise, in the dry packing, we may maybe like 10 gram extract is there, means or 10 gram, 1 gram extract, 30 gram, or like I told you 1:10. So 1 gram is 10 gram of the silica gel powder. We are going to pour it into this. Then we pass the mobile phase. Then we are going to collect that particular liquid. Okay, the eluent. Again, we are going to pass it again. So this will be repeated until there is no air bubble inside the column. Okay, so now we are going to condition. This is nothing we call as a conditioning of the column. So once the column is conditioned, then we are going to load our sample. Okay, before loading the sample, this material, it need to be adsorbed. Okay, the silica gel need to be adsorbed on the this curcumin extract. It should be loaded, or it should be adsorbed on the silica gel. Okay, you take the silica gel, the same silica gel you are going to take it, and then you are going to prepare the solution of this small quantity. Then you are going to add the silica gel into this solution. Then we are going to mix it, we dry it. Then after this silica gel alone, okay, we are going to mount our sample. Okay, then I told you on the top of that we are going to cover it with the help of a cotton plug. Okay, so that there won't be any disturbance in the whatever the sample we are going to apply it or load it. Then slowly we start with the mobile phase, first mobile phase, or the solvent, 100% petroleum ether. Okay, then I told you the solvent what we are going to use, it will be like 3 times the total volume of silica gel, okay, or along with the sample. So now it is around you say 10, okay, 10% or the 10 gram silica gel is there. So 30 ml of solvent we need to add to it. Okay, 30 ml of solvent, then you collect again 30 ml of solvent, collect it in a test tube. Then another 30 ml. Then go for the next polarity solvent, like 25% ethyl acetate and 75% petroleum ether. Okay, then again collect 30, 30, 30. So 90 ml you are going to collect it. Okay, after that again, so 50%, 50, 50. Okay, then 75% of ethyl acetate, 25% of petroleum ether. Then go to the 100% ethyl acetate solution. Okay, this is how we are going to carry out the column chromatography. Okay, simultaneously, whatever the fractions you are going to get it, you have to take it and you are going to apply it on the TSC plate. And you are going to run all the column fraction, maybe 10 column fraction you got it, all the 10 column fraction you are going to run it in the mobile phase. Okay, we have prepared even the mobile phase also. I got the ready mobile phase which is N-acetone, ethyl acetate, formic acid, the alcohol. Okay, with a different ratio. It's there, I will give you later. So we prepared the mobile phase, and also we have the extract and the standard curcumin also there. So we can prepare the solution of this. So I want someone to help in preparing this extract. You can take this extract and you can prepare the solution, small amount, like maybe 1 or 2 ml of alcohol you can add it, or the petroleum ether. You can make a solution. Then you can add some amount of the silica gel into that, so that we are going to get the slurry of this particular the sample which is adsorbed on the silica gel. Simultaneously, I am going to prepare the column. Okay, if anybody is interested, you can pack the column also. So for that, you can take if you want, you can weigh it also. Some amount you can take it, maybe like 10 or 20 gram, because I don't know how much quantity is going to occupy here. So you can take this and put it into a beaker, add petroleum ether. Then you just stir it and pour it into the column. So before that, you need to add cotton wool in the bottom, or the cotton. You can put the cotton, then you can put the slurry of the silica gel. Okay, because if you don't add the cotton, then the silica gel will come out as such. That's the reason we need to put the cotton in the bottom before you are going to condition the column. Anybody is interested, then you can take this silica gel. You are already well washed, that's the reason. Okay.
Okay, other side you can take. You prepare this to the curcumin.
So you can take small quantity. You can take the beaker. I don't know what it is. Add some beaker. This is mobile. You can take the petrolmeter. Sorry, Nexen is there now. You don't have the petrolmeter, so you can use the Nexen. Maybe like you can take the battery plate. We'll put this in the battery plate.
ఇంకానా అవునా చాలు కదా
The 230 to 400 is very fine.
నేను పోను కళ్ళం కళ్ళం ప్రిపరేషన్ చూస్తున్నాడు పాపం అంటే మనకు ఎంత మంది పెట్టుకుని మనం పోతే అంతే మనకి మైక్ పట్టుకో ఒకసారి అంతా చూపిస్తా అంతా తిప్పుతా సరే ఒకసారి అంతా కవర్ చేశారు మైక్ పట్టుకోవాలి ఆ మైక్ పట్టుకో ఊరికే వచ్చి కాదు ఊరికే తిప్పడానికి అంతే ఏది పట్టుకోవాలి మైక్ పట్టుకో జస్ట్ ఇట్లా ఒకసారి స్టాండ్ అంతా తిప్పుతా అందరినీ కవర్ చేయాలి పక్క జరగమని వచ్చారు అట్లా చూడాలి ఇక్కడ చూడు చూడు వినయ్ వినయ్ తిప్పు అయిపోయింది నేను హెడ్కి జరుగుతాను ఇంకా సతీష్ అన్న సతీష్ వినయ్ పక్క వెళ్ళిపోతాను నా కాల్
ఈసారి అరేంజ్మెంట్ చేస్తుంటాం
ఏమని
అరేంజ్మెంట్ చేస్తుంటాం ఓకే
తీరా లోడ్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు.
సార్ అది కింద పడుతుందని
First you just use the we are going to keep it like for the chamber saturation for maybe half an hour. You go for the weight light packing or dry packing? You want to go for light packing first. Then just forward. So if in case if you are going for dry packing, just pound the silica gel powder maybe up to this because we did not weigh it. Okay. So we can take whatever then maybe like 30 gram. We cannot do like 30 gram. We cannot weigh. So I told you just approximately can power up to here. Okay. Then you go for the conditioning of the column. Okay, power.
enough. 50% పైన పోయింది 30% 30% అని చెప్పాను దాని మీద మొబైల్
Now you can add the exit. You can condition the column.
కీలో కింద దిగదు
Beaker for collecting the you can clean it and you can use it. Please pardon. Because of the gravity just more on the freezing takes on long time. That's the reason I thought with packing is easy. You just put a slurry all into that. It will move on, it should be easy. So now this condition, the column is going to be conditioned with the mobile phase. And since the particle size is very small, so it's taking a long time for the mobile phase to pass through. And meanwhile, like when it goes down, whatever the air bubble, air gap is there, it is going to be removed out. I think you might have seen earlier now air bubble was coming out. So any air gap is there, then it's going to disturb the separation. That's the reason we want to remove that. So sometimes what you do, we take the glass and we are going to press it, the silica gel. So wherever it is there, the air will comes out, air gap, air bubble will comes out from that. So now this, we have adsorbed the extract onto the silica gel. So once it gets conditioned, then we are going to add the silica gel, means adsorbed silica gel, onto the top of that particular column, conditioned column. So if you have any doubts, meanwhile you can ask me, because it takes some more time. And I already told you morning also, whenever you are running a column, always we need to maintain at least 1 or 2 centimeters. Okay, that much 1 or 2 ml volume of the solvent should be there on the top. This not the volume, it should be like 1 or 2 centimeters. Volume means like if the diameter is big, then 1 ml is nothing. In industry, we are going to use the like it will be at 5 centimeters, that will be the diameter, 10 centimeter diameter is there the column. Because there we are going to charge like 500 gram of the extract into the column. Okay, but here we have very less extract. Just for the sake of learning, we are using the reason we use this small column.
Some people are using some sand.
Because see, instead of that, but if you use the sand, the problem in the top we use the sand.
Yeah.
Bottom means if it is bottom, if you use the sand, if the particle size of the sand is bigger than the particle size of the silica gel will comes out. Okay, but we used to use the sea sand. So sea sand normally we use it like after we pack the column, then what happens, we are going to pour the sand on the top of this so that there won't be any disturbance. Otherwise, I told you I was going to add the cotton. Because if you don't add the cotton, when you are pouring the solvent, it will make a hole. Okay, that's going to disturb. So in the bottom there will be like all the surrounding area, it will be in the uniform layer of this particular silica gel which is absorbed with the compound or the mixture of compound. That's the reason either we keep the sea sand or we are going to use the cotton plug at the top as well as in the bottom. Then you see this is the problem. We feel it takes long time. It has to pass through the cotton, then it has to pass through the cotton. It will easily pass through. Then again the sand also. But many filters you are going to put means it takes more time. So meanwhile, see, I kept the TLC cabinet for the saturation. Okay, I think all of you may be knowing saturation is a process where we are going to allow the mobile phase to get uniformly distributed inside the TLC cabinet. Otherwise, when you run the TLC, one place I think there will be it is in the middle, it will be moving normally. In the other place, it will be it will be curved. We call sometimes the smiley face will be there. So like the smiley band you are going to get if you don't saturate the chamber. Sometimes what we do, we take the Whitman filter paper, we are going to dip it inside this particular TLC cabinet itself so that because the capillary action, the solvent is absorbed by that filter paper and is going to get uniformly distributed inside the TLC cabinet. And I already told you in the morning session how we are going to select the mobile phase. Mobile phase is mainly based on the type of the chemical constant which you want to separate. Normally this is a medium polar compound, that's the reason we use the ethyl acetate and acetone. Sorry, toluene and ethyl acetate we use here. And along with that we use the acid, okay, acetic acid along with the ethanol. Ethanol is again to separate purify the polar compound. The mixture of compound solvents we are going to use it for the better separation. So whenever you go for the separation of any type of chemical constant by the TLC, there if the compound contains, mixture of compound contains acid, like if it's a phenolic acid, like gallic acid, ellagic acid, or it might be the flavonoids, like the rutin, quercetin, okay, or camphorol. So in all these cases, we are going to get the mixture of compounds, they will be present together, okay, they are going to be present like a conjugated together. So when you want to separate it, though it is separated, the TLC it looks like a single band, but it's like a big band. In that case, we will add a drop of acid, either toluene and ethyl acetate. Then we add maybe 1 or 2 ml of 1 or 2 drops of acid. Once we add the acid, these acidic compounds are going to get dissociated. Okay. Once it dissociated, you are going to get a clear bands or clear separation of the bands. So similarly, in case of if your drug contains the alkaloids, so alkaloids, we need to dissociate the alkaloids. Then we are going to add what type of chemical we can add or solvent. Alkaloids are normally basic in nature, correct? So we need to add diethylamine or triethylamine or the ammonia solution. You can add 1 or 2 drops of ammonia solution or the diethylamine or the triethylamine. So So when you add this type of solvent, then there will be dissociation. Okay, the mixture of compounds are going to get dissociated. Then you are going to get the clear bands of the alkaloids. Okay, like this, we are going to separate the compounds based on the type of the compound which is present in the mixture. So this is the targeted compound guided isolation. Okay, this is the because the gravity is flowing down. I think it takes long time. This is the we will go for only one round. I think then we charge this particular because I think 4 o'clock, 4:30. So. Still a lot of air bubbles are there. Normally, to condition the column itself, it takes like 1 or 2 hours. Okay. Then you can do it. There's still a lot of air bubbles up there, you can see. So that's why I say normally if this is the condition, if you like have some closure, if the closure is connected to a like air pump, then you can supply that air pump will be there. From that you are going to apply the pressure. So what happens? It's completely closed. That air pressure is going to create it here. It will make the solvent to move through it, and we call this process as a flash chromatography. Okay. So sometimes vacuum liquid chromatography, I think you know, where we are going to connect this one to the vacuum pump. So what happens? It will suck. So fastly the solvent is going to comes out. So there's a vacuum liquid chromatography. If you are going to apply the pressure from the top, there's a flash chromatography. I think this is the column, this is the traditional method. The updated version of this is the HPLC. And now we have the UPLC. Ultra fast liquid chromatography was there. Now from UFLC, we have the UPLC. Ultra pressure liquid chromatography. And now it is connected even to the LCMS, correct? MS mass also. use
Air
the
bubbles
column.
are more in dry packing, sir. Air bubbles are more in dry packing compared to
It's,
wet. It's not
because if it's a bigger column, it's easy for us, and this is a small column, and we are unable to remove it, and because of time constraints, so it requires like we need to condition this column for a period of like maybe 5-6 times. We need to run the same mobile phase. Then the column become conditioned without any air bubble. Then we can go for the loading of the sample. I might have done in the morning, but if I do it, then we will not learn, means will not come to know. That's the reason. You can also try. I think nowadays, I think everything is available through YouTube. You just on the classes are like YouTube only, most of the classes. So you can like, even I told you, wet packing is the same silica gel. You take it into the beaker, add the solvent, mobile phase, just stir it and put it into the column directly. Then you collect it. It will be fast. So now we'll add the sample. We put it uniform layer. Slowly we add the spatula. Meanwhile, I think when you go for the TLC, I love to know about that. This TLC contains silica gel. Normally when you use the silica gel, so it absorbs the moisture from the atmosphere. So once it absorbs the moisture from the atmosphere, so in between the silica gel there will be a moisture. So instead of adsorption chromatography, if the moisture is there, then it will become like a partition chromatography. So we need to activate the silica gel every time. Okay. So how we are going to activate? We have to keep it in the oven with 120 degrees centigrade or 105 degrees centigrade for a period of maybe half an hour. When you keep it to 105 degrees centigrade, because of that is the boiling point of the water, so it will try to get evaporated from the top of the silica gel. So then it will be like a adsorption chromatography. Otherwise, it will be like a partition chromatography, where we are going to use the Wattman filter paper. I think the partition chromatography, you might have separated the like amino acids using the N-butyl acetic acid water. That was a mobile phase, with the help of which you separated the amino acid from the mixture. There are some more, I think, so I think yeah, an example. Just now, you just add some more. Now you can put the cotton. can cut this plate. Okay. You have to cut this plate. Anybody got the scissor? You have to cut this plate in such a way that we should be able to fit inside this column, inside this PLC cabinet. Just now he activated this. I told him to keep it in the outer one for a period of like 30 seconds, 30 minutes. I told him to keep something on the top. Otherwise he looks like a roti, correct? I told him keep it on the top of this, they are going to get folded. Now what happens, the separation will not be proper. So you just cut it and we can prepare, this is the sample, the same sample. You can prepare some small, you can add some methanol to this. Then I have the capillary tube. You can use the small capillary tube so that because the capillary action, the sample moves upward, then you can apply it in the form of the and rather than anything, normally I prefer to apply in the form of the band. The band means it will go uniformly like a line. If spot means sometimes there will be a broadening of the band will take place. So spot will take place. So then be overlapping one about the other. So then it's always I prefer to apply it in the form of the band. Okay. Anyway, I think you can prepare this. Add some amount of methanol to it. Then mix it. Then you can take a scale. I think all of you know how to prepare. We will come for this. You take a scale 1 centimeter below this. Okay, below this line means above this line 1 centimeter, and from here 1 centimeter. Why we are maintaining? Because if we keep it above 1 centimeter, even when we keep it inside this PLC cabinet, it is not going to get visible. Okay, it should be always above 1 centimeter above from the baseline. Okay, any one of you can cut it.
The scaling. Scale is there. Pencil there.
You only this must see this distance maybe I think we need 5 centimeter, you can cut it like 5 centimeter. That much is okay. Make a line. You can put the methanol. You can prepare the sample solution, and you can apply it in the form of the band.
Excellent. Huh? Take it this way. Flip it this way.
What you can do, you can take 10 ml of ethyl acetate, then 30 ml of once it comes to this level, then you just add 10 ml of ethyl acetate and 30 ml of
So that means totally self-responsible. There is a trip and only
श्वेता मार्कर यात्रा बांधे यात्रा
Then it's going to go for the 50% of the reciprocal.
First, we are using only an exam. There is no showing separately.
But now we are using different formats.
Two software we are using. For first time we are using only an exam. So it's not moving of compound. So we are change the ratio. Side is 10 and n exam. 10 to 30. So it's
Take a long time. So as I say, we don't have time. I think after now it's I wanted to just complete it.
Maintain column, we can use one format only.
No, we cannot, because see, if it exam, it may not move, no compound comes out from the exam. So then we cannot use the same exam. Now see, you can see that yellow color is now moving down. Means when you see the mobile face, the polarity of the mobile face, it started moving down. So only we are using this. Now, again I told you, I think 430 they said they are going to close. So within that, at least if you use this now 25%, the whole solvent will allow it to come down. After that, what we do, we go for 50%. Maybe in the 50%, some more compounds will come down. That's what. You know, I think I asked for the test tube. You can go for the PLC of this. This is the pure compound of the extract.
Test tube. Test tube. Test tube. Very good.
It depends again, you have to target what type of compound you are looking for. If there is a compound is unknown, then I think you have to run it and you have to simultaneously you have to take the element from the column. This column element again you need to spot it on the PLC, go for the, you have to observe 254 nanometer and 366 nanometer. If you find any band, then you have to mark it. So like it, all the fraction you have to collect it. More than 70. So I some 10 to 9. 1 to 9. 1 to 9. 1% electricity and 9% although it changes according to the polarity. Now you can see the compound is now coming down. Yes, sir. Use the ethyl acetate only. ECM you want to use, or you can go to the methanol only. Directly you can go to methanol.
Actually, I bought around 20 fractions for ECM. So now I bought for methanol. After
No, methanol means maximum. You cannot use it. When you use 50% of methanol, silica gel is going to get solubilized by the methanol. So you cannot use more than 50%. Because when you use more than 50% methanol, silica gel is going to get solubilized and you are going to get the silica gel itself in the column. Means in the element it will be silica gel only. You feel like it's a crystalline powder, but it's a silica gel. So that's the reason you see when you are running a column, we don't run PLC, we don't use 100% methanol. So pure cooking. I got it from Natural Remedies, Bangalore.
Sir, is it possible to food effects? Food effects.
This extract only. We mounted now the extract. Now you can see the band is moving now. Earlier with the NXN nothing was moving. Now you can see that the yellow color is coming down. Means that the compound is soluble in this 25% ether acetate. So it is coming down. So when you increase 25% to 50% again, some more compounds will come out from that.
డ్రాప్స్ కొడి డ్రాప్స్ కొడి
Only one. Yeah, little bit of this one to that just to have nothing apply it like a glue there. One more to use it and you can keep it maybe in 10 minutes if you can keep it. Small quantity.
విత్తనాలు
You will add only 1 or 2 drops of it. Do some more. Now you can apply correctly. Use the capillary tube. You can apply it here. Immediately you can keep it into the ELC cabinet. Validity is 40% ఉంది. 25%. You can use the one more. If you want to use the blue, use the one more. can see there's a this band is moving. Unfortunately, because we did not condition the column, that's why you can see there's a air gap. So because we need to condition the column many times, 4-5 times, then only it will become like it will be useful. Otherwise, you can see that a crack, and when there is a crack, it's not like the separation will not be so good. Okay. So that it requires like 1 day to load a column, and 1 day we need to condition the column. We need to keep it for 1 day. Next day we need to start for the like loading the sample and running the mobile face we need to run it. Because if it is 1 hour means we cannot condition also. The problem is that the size of this diameter of the column is also not too much. Yes, I think there is one more column but it was leaking. And there is a big column but we cannot use it. So that is the problem is this, the season we start using this one. But it's taking long time for the separation. UV cabinet with 254 and yes. So that we can just show this one itself. How it is separated. So this is the extract. I think you can see it is now based on the polarity, it is moving, and from the extract some compounds are there. You can see the 3 bands which are there, which are also moving along with the mobile face. And yesterday we did the same thing. Before I prepare it, I took the same extract and we did it. So this is like you can see the bands which are separated. The same curcuma extract. If we cannot see, then I thought I can show this one. This is desmethoxycurcumin, and best-methoxycurcumin. So the 3 bands are there, which are separated. I think by the time, maybe in the 5-10 minutes, it may reach us this level, then you can dry it. You can also observe it in the UV 254 and 366 nanometers.
Sir, what is this?
This is desmethoxycurcumin. This is the top one. Middle one is the curcumin.
How you can say that? How you can say that? Based on the size and
No, because you see, you already have the literature. So where they mentioned this is
RF
curcumin.
value based on RF.
Based on RF value, we are going to say this is curcumin. Means middle one is the curcumin. 0.4 is the RF value, and 0.47, and this is a little bit lesser.
వీడియో ఆన్ చేసేసి వీడియో
But if you want to develop it, it will take like weeks together to develop the mobile face.
ఇంకేంది
When you play with the mobile face, finally you are going to develop a particular mobile face.
చేస్తున్నాడు
That's why I thought like within a span of 1 or 2 hours, we cannot develop